Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Beam for Construction. So as we have started an Revit tutorial series for the architecture and the civil engineer students, so we will be continuing this series, and in this today episode we will be discussing about how you can create a ramp as per your project requirement. And before that, if you have missed any of the previous videos, you can go and check out this playlist section. I have updated this playlist with all the required tools test in detail, so you can go and check out all the existing videos. Okay, so let's start our today topic. So let's say we want to create a ramp as per our project requirement, or as per your project requirement you can create the ramps. Mostly the ramp requirement is in the mega construction project, like you can say hospitals or any shopping malls or any car parking area. So you have to create a particular ramps to reach the from level 0 to particular above levels like 1 2 3 4 as per your project requirement. Okay, so this ramp can be, the slope of the ramp can be depend upon the usability, like the ramp can only be used to for a particular vehicles only, or it can be usable for humans and vehicles both. So in that case we need to create this ramp with less slope. Okay, because so it will be an easiness for any particular human being to climb that particular ramp. So as per your project requirement, the slope of the ramp will be depending. Okay, so to create a ramp, simply you have to go in the architectural tab. Here you are having a ramp option there. Okay, so you will be simply clicking on the ramp. After that, so first of all you need to go to any of your floor plan view to create a ramp. So again we will be clicking on the ramp. Okay, now here some properties you can see here. First, base level means from which level you want the ramp to start. So if I show you a 3D section, so as you can see here, right now we are having a ground floor, then we will be creating a ramp from the ground floor to first floor. Okay, so in between ground floor to first floor, you can see here we are having a 11 feet distance. Okay, so if I measure in this section, let me show you the levels concept first here. So from ground floor to first floor we are having a 11 feet distance. So we want a ramp that will be starting from the ground floor and it will be reaching up to the first floor again. Okay, so we'll be going to again our floor plan views, ramp. So our base offset will be ground floor. From the ground floor I don't need any kind of base offset, I need ramp to be exactly started from the ground floor. Next, I want it to be reached up to first floor. From the first floor I don't want any offset, I want that ramp to be exactly reached as the first floor. So you can mention 0 in both the properties, and you will be mentioning the correct top level and the correct base level. This one understood. Next, how much width you need, you can change from here. How much ramp width you need, you can change from here, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, as per your requirement or the project specification. Now if you go to edit type here, now we will be controlling the slope area. Okay, slope of the particular ramp, how much slope you need as per your requirement. So here you can see we are having 12 here, 12 unit slope. So and here we are having a maximum inclined length, means whenever you are creating a ramp it will be going only up to 30 feet in one run. Let me show you a quick sample, then we will be discussing how those things are controlling. Let's say we are starting one ramp from here. Okay, then as you can see here in the screen right now, it is mentioning 0 inch of inclined ramp created, 132 feet remaining. So let's say I have completed till here, because in one run it will be creating only 30 feet. You can check in the edit type, you can also change from there if you are having a different run. So in one run it will be going only 30 feet inclined ramp. Okay, so again I am clicking here. Next, the new ramp will be again started, so it is showing right now 102 remaining. So let's say this one again created, then after that it will show you again some new data. So let's say again we are creating from here this one. Okay, then again from here this one. Okay, so until you are having a 0 inch remaining, you have to keep drawing the ramp to reach from level 0 to level 1. So right now it is showing only 0 inch remaining, so you can now finalize this ramp. Now if you go to 3D or any of your section views, you can see from level 0 to level 1 this ramp will be reaching. So this top of this building we are having level 1. So you can see from the level 0 to level 1 ramp is created. Now as you can see right now we are having lots of turns, lots of ramps are there. This is why, because we have selected a very low you can say very low scale or very low slope for each particular ramp riser. So in case if we are increasing the slope, okay, in that case the count for those steps also will be decreasing. Now if I go here in the, let's say in the any particular, I have selected this ramp and I will be showing you how the Revit is calculating the desired number of such risers. Okay, so here as you can see right now we are having a 12 unit slope, and when we started drawing this ramp from here, once we clicked on any of the one point, as you can see here it is showing 132 feet remaining. Why it is showing 132 feet remaining? Because if you go here, let's say in calculator, I will show you. So we have to reach from the ground floor to first floor plan, and that is our height 11 feet. So 11 feet Revit, how Revit is calculating, it will be calculating like 132. As you can see here, once I clicked here, let me click it again, it is showing 132 feet remaining. How it is showing? Because if you divide 132 divided by, when we are going into edit type, we are having a 12 unit slope, 132 divided by slope value, so it will be giving you exact 11 feet height that you need to reach from the ground floor to first floor. Okay, so this is how Revit is calculating those data. Now let's say if we want to reach from ground floor to first floor in very less or half of these risers, then how we can do that? For that one, you have to simply go here in edit type. Now you will be uh, decreasing the value from the ramp maximum slope from 12 to 6 here. Apply OK. This time it will be showing you the different data. Let's say here we'll be clicking, let me click this again, go to ramp type again. Okay, go to edit type properties, we have mentioned this time 6. Okay, so now we can again draw the ramp as per our requirement. Let's say we are drawing from here. So now you can see this time it is showing only half of 132, that's it, 66 feet. Okay, so once you are drawing this one 30 feet this direction, then again from here to 30 feet, and again from here to 6 feet, so it will be clicking OK. And you can see here now this time we will be raising from ground floor to first floor in very half of those particular ramps. Okay, so this is how you can control the number of ramp riser fits you need as per your requirement. Now let's say if you want to create a ramp more than 30 feet in particular one single ramp way, so how you can change that data? But for that one, it will be depending upon the space you have right now as per your project for creating ramps. So let's say in this space, in this building, we don't have maximum more space after this line and after this line. Okay, so we don't have more space to create ramp, but we have space to create ramp in this horizontal x direction, but in y direction we don't have more than this space. So for that we have to use this one only, either we have to increase the slope value. This is the two options. So first you have to decide the slope, then you will be deciding the numbers of ramp risers should be much more in the vertical direction or it should be much more in the horizontal direction. Okay, so now let's say if you want to create those in vertical direction more, so for that one simply again you will be going to ramp. Here this time you will be selecting from 30 feet to, let's say you will be selecting only 60 feet, more 60 feet here. So in this case, in single runway it will create a 60 feet ramp, then again you will be going here again 6 feet only. So this is how again you will be reaching from level 0 to level 1 again as per your requirement. Okay, so this is how you can create a ramp to reach from any base level to top level as per your requirement. If you are having more space in vertical direction, then you can create such ramps. If you are having more space in horizontal direction, then you can create ramp through this method. And if you are having very less space in both the direction but you need to reduce the ramp riser, then in that case you need to increase the slope of that particular ramps. So these kinds of ramps are used to create in mega project, like if you are having a mall project, if you are having a hospital project, or if you are having a car parking area, like that. Now if you want to change the shape of ramp design, then how you can change that? For that one, you can simply go here. Okay, you have to go here, you have to select this ramp. Again, you will be going to edit sketch. Let me show you from the top in the 3D itself. Edit sketch. Okay, then as we all know, these are the boundaries. These boundaries we can remove and we can create again, but after removing, make sure that you are clicking here on the boundary. After that you are drawing. Okay, make sure that you are clicking on the boundary, because green portion are the boundaries. So to draw any green portion, you have to click on the boundaries. Your blue portions are the risers. Okay, so we have clicked on the boundary. Now if you want to create a different shape like any arc shape, then you can simply choose from here this arc option. Then you can choose the starting, ending, and the radius as per your requirement. After that you can simply do finish, and whatever shape you have sketched, the ramp will be updating as per that one. If you want to remove the railings, you can remove by delete. If you want to change the railing type, then simply you can select those railing and you can change it from the different railing whatever are available in your project. Let's say this one. Okay, now let's say this ramp, right now we are having a thickness. You can also change the thickness. For that one, simply you can go here. If you mention 1 foot thickness, let's say, so this ramp thickness will be increased. You can see here. Again, next one, if you want this ramp thickness below to be a full solid, right now you can see we are having a space, clear space below the ramps. If you want it to be full solid, for that one, again go to edit type. Okay, now here if you see, we are having option shape thick, so you can mention it solid and you can click apply. Okay, so it will be a full solid up to the ground floor level. So this is how you can create the solid ramp also as per your requirement. Now next we'll be discussing that how you can create a ramp for your small projects. Like these kind of ramps are only needed when you are having a mega project for the malls, for the car parking areas, for the theaters, or for the hospitals. Okay, but if you want to create a ramp for those small houses, then you don't need to go through this process. You can simply, let's say if you want to create a ramp here, I am creating these portions. Okay, and let me clear those lights also. Okay, this one. Right now we are having steps to reach from this ground finish level to up to the house ground floor finish level. But if you want to create a ramp here, then how you can create that one, we will be discussing. For that, you can simply go to any of your section views, or from the 3D also you can choose the section. Let's say if we go to the any section views, in which building section we can see this is south. If I go to east, then I think we'll be seeing the exact section view of the building. Okay, for now this car I am removing here. So from here, as you can see, from this floor base to till here, from this ground level to the building finish level, I want a ramp like this. So you can also create. For that, simply you have to go to architect, you have to go to component, and you can create a model in place family. Simply we will be clicking on model in place. You have to select the categories. So for that one, either you can choose the casework or the generic model. So right now I am selecting it as a casework. You can name it as per your requirement, like a ramp. Okay, ramp, simply. Okay, now you have to create a geometry extrusion with the help of extrusion. So you will be clicking on extrusion. Now you will be drawing the same line from here to here, then from here, then from here. Click OK, and extrusion model in place family will be created in your particular project. Now you can simply go to 3D view again, and you can place it correctly as per your requirement. So let's say we have to place it here. So for that one, simply you can select move command. You will be selecting any edge. remove the constraint. Okay, and let's say here you want to place, so you can place here, and then you can adjust the length of this ramp by dragging those arrow marks. Okay, simply you have to adjust here, and then here again we will be adjusting it to here. So this is how you can also create the ramps. Let me go to the section 3D view, section views, so we will be adjusting up to correct level. Okay, so this is how you can create a ramp for your small house project also. If you don't need steps to rise up to particular ground finish level from the road level, so this is how you can create the ramps also. You can adjust the length and width of this ramp as per your requirement. To edit it again, and after editing you will be having, once you select this extrusion again, you will be having material option there. You can simply click on those three dot, and after that material browser property will be opened, and then from here you can select, let's say this one we need. For now I am selecting this material as a sample. We'll be finishing. Okay, and this kind of material will be given to that particular ramp. Now if you want to change the profile, then also profile you can change. Let's say if you are going to the section view again, you want to change the profile, simply click edit in place. This time again click edit extrusion. Now we want a curvy shape here, so for that one simply you can select to shape, and like that. Just for a sample I am showing you. I know this kind of ramp options will not be there, but just for the sample I am showing you right now. So you have to connect this geometry also. Make sure all your geometries are connected, otherwise Revit will show you an error. Finish. And now if you will go to the 3D view, this kind of ramp will be created. Such kind of ramp will be created.